All right, welcome everybody. 9 games left. Game number 153 of the pennant race. 9 left. The Mets are almost ready to clinch. It would have to go in a deep dive bomb to lose the National League. Minnesota has a playoff appearance. They will be there, but only 4 games above Kansas City. Kansas City's 2, Baltimore is 3, Oakland is 4. Now Detroit is only a game ahead of Toronto, and 2 ahead of Texas, 3 for Boston, 4 for Milwaukee, 5 for New York, 6 for Chicago. You can see 81, 80, 79, 78, 77, 76, 75. With 9 games to go, Seattle will probably be the one eliminated after today, possibly. In the National League, the Phillies and Braves are there. The Cardinals have to be doing something. The Cubs got to win them all. Same with the Nationals, same with the Expos. But the Phillies and Atlanta Braves, that's going to be big as the Giants are starting to cool off. And right now, Florida and Arizona, you got to watch out there. So right now, today, you have the Giants, let's see, Dodgers and Reds. That's big. A lot of playoffs versus non-playoff teams. Atlanta, Philadelphia against Houston. What a sad story Houston was. Oh, Arizona and St. Louis. That might be a good one. Kansas City, Boston, Toronto, and Oakland. A big one in Oakland. A very big one for Oakland. Texas and Seattle, Milwaukee, Baltimore, California, Minnesota, and Detroit. So everything starts at the same time. This is going to be pitch by pitch. And tonight we're going to do the era. St. Louis is down by 2. Remember to Philadelphia and Atlanta. So right now we're going to go American League, as this will be Toronto and Oakland. A very, very big game if Toronto wins. Well, I'll tell you what, it could be them. If Oakland wins, they got room, because remember, Oakland and Detroit will be for seeding, but it's Toronto that would take over if they win. And if they sweep these 2 games, that's a big deal. It'll be 2 for Oakland, and the Jays might have a tied game there. So we're about ready to go here. And we're about ready to go, and we're going to be underway. Toronto and Oakland. Welcome everybody to Oakland. A very big game. And we're going to be underway. Everybody on 905. Here is Brett Lowry now, hitting 287. Lowry, Bautista, and Cooper for Toronto. We're about ready to go, and we're underway. And that'll be the first pitch fouled away, 0-1. Pitching tonight, we're going to have every pitch tonight, as that's just going to be a... There it is. Brett Anderson, 18-11, 2.96 ERA. The big team down, the 0-1. That'll be fouled back again, 0-2. To Brett Lowry, 589th game of the year. That'll be 1-2 down and away. Lowry, Bautista, and Cooper every other game, same time, 2-2. They can get it on. That would be big. Brett Anderson now starting. Lowry, and that's a base hit. No, and it will be a base hit. A weird looking thing. That's going to be a base hit. Well, what a weird looking everything. Here's Bautista. Jose Bautista now, 250. Brett Anderson, and that'll be high ball 1. So 1-0, Jose Bautista. And it'll be 2-0 there. You can see the spread. Right now it's the same at the end of every inning. We're going to get all the games here. It'll be 3-0. And 3-1, they take it. So a lot of pitches early on, the 3-1. They walk him, and now it's going to be 2-on with nobody out. A big, big game, and here's David Cooper. Cooper now. That'll be on the ground. This will be 3, 6, 3, and they get the double play. Oh my, and that's big, 2 outs. Eric Thames, the right fielder now. 23 home runs, hitting .270. Swing and a miss, that'll be a strike. Top of the first inning, you have Laurie on third, the 0-1. And that'll be 1-1 here. So slightly outside Anderson. A strike there, a ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs, a chance to get out of this. It'll be low 2-2. So 15, this will be number 16. Struck him out, and that'll go to the bottom of the first inning. Toronto got the first 2 on, but they couldn't get anybody in. We go to the bottom of the first. We're still scoreless. Bottom of the first inning, Sogard, Barton, and Crisp. Now Ricky Romero is 18-9, a 4.49 ERA. Such a big game here. So we're about ready to go. Bottom of the first inning now. And Toronto now. That'll be to left field. First pitch of the game and a base hit. So a base hit for Oakland, and again they're on. First pitch of the game. So Sogard will be on. Here's Barton now, hitting .268. And that's going to be a strike there. Big game. Barton to left field, and this one is foul. That'll be foul, 0-2, nobody out. Here's Derek Barton. High and deep to right field. This one is back, and this one is off the wall. Off the wall, they're going to bring it in, and he's going to go to third. It's 1-0 Oakland, and Barton has a triple. It goes off the wall, and Oakland has a 1-0 lead. It's 55th RBI, and as you see, the triple, watch it take a weird sort of bounce off the wall, way back, and oh, all right. So here we go. There's Aaron Hill on defense. There we go, and here is Coco Crisp, the DH, hitting .237. That'll be Crisp to center field, and it's an early 2-0 lead for Oakland. So Oakland an early 2-0 lead. Remember, if Oakland wins, they'll have a 3-game lead over Toronto. Here's Jack Cust hitting .265. And Romano, that's going to be a strike. Still nobody out. 2 runs on 3 hits. 1-1. It's going to be inside. They don't steal. 2-1. They throw back the first. He's going to be safe. The 2-1. It'll be 3-1. Bottom of the first. That'll be fouled away. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Still no outs yet. They walk him and still can't get an out. Right now, Oakland's loving it. Toronto is throwing their hands up. Pennington now, Cliff Pennington, 243, 6 homers, 77 RBIs. And that'll be ball 1. He's got 12 pitches before he got an out. And that's going to be on the ground. They're going to throw to second. And to first, that'll be 2 outs. 1 second here. Cat knows about it. 2 outs. If they can limit this to 2, they'll be all right. Ryan Sweeney, center field. And that'll be ball 1. Bottom of the first inning. Sweeney will foul that away. 1-1. 2-0 Oakland. That's going to be a strike, a ball and 2 strikes. Ricky Romero trying to get out of it. No. They say no, it'll be 2-2. Romero to Sweeney. And fouled away. 2-2. No, 3-2, 2 outs. High, and it is deep, and no. 3-2. That'll be on the ground. Should be easy. 6-3. They get the out. That'll end the first inning. A long first inning, but 2 runs for Oakland. A big one. We go to the second inning. The score: Oakland 2, Toronto nothing. Well, top of the second inning, you have Hill, Rivera, and Molina. Aaron Hill, the second baseman, he's averaging .323. Hill and base hit, so they get on. Now they're down 2-0. They need to get people over. This is big for them. Remember, there's 6, possibly 7 teams in that pennant race. Here's Juan Rivera, left field. And they're going to go to second. They throw to second, and he's going to be saved. So the 9th steal for Hill. Rivera only hitting .200. That'll be a little tip off the bat. Should be caught. And it is 1 out. So not too much. 1 out. And here's Molina, Jose Molina, the catcher. Molina, and that's going to be fouled away. From now on, all our games are going to start at the same time. And we'll see him here. Molina, this will be on the ground. They'll pick it up for 3, 2 outs. So Hill to third, and here's McDonald. John McDonald only hitting .186, not a great year. So this is really big, McDonald, and that's going to be a strike. 0-1 to McDonald. Oh, swung a little bit late there. No balls, 2 strikes. Can he paint the corner?
Strike 3.
Yes, he does. You say paint the corner, sometimes they go outside in an unexpected whatever, and that's what happens. The corner, it always happens that way. Oakland 2, Toronto nothing. Bottom of the second. Remember, every 2 innings we'll do the scores. Suzuki, Fox, and Gross. So Ricky Romero, bottom of the second inning. It'll be high ball 1. Kurt Suzuki, the catcher. And a swing and a miss, 1-1. Suzuki hitting .265. Swing and a miss there. 1 ball, 2 strike. Nobody out. Fox will be up next. 2-2. 20-some pitches so far, and 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, hitting .265. That'll be on the ground. Third to first, 1 out. So you can see some Toronto fans in the bunch. Here's Ricky Romero against Jake Fox. Fox hitting .220, has 7 home runs. That'll be a strike. 1 out. And Fox will foul that one away. So right now the 0-2 with 1 out to Fox. And that'll be a little bump high up in the air. They should be able to get it. That's going to be their second baseman, Hill, and it'll be 2 outs. Hill hitting .326 on the year. Gabe Gross, left fielder. This will be his first time up. Gross will foul that away, 0-1. Bottom of the second, 2 outs. He's the last batter for the Oakland A's. And it'll be 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1, a swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. Struck him out, and that's 3 outs. We go to the third inning. The score: Oakland 2, Toronto nothing. All right, as we take a look here, Kansas City 3-2. 3-2 Kansas City over Boston. San Francisco 3-1 over the Pirates. That's big after in the bottom of the second inning. San Diego and Atlanta, that's a big game. They're tied at nothing. Washington, top of the second, 4-2 over Colorado. Chicago and Florida. Florida's got to look at that. Philadelphia, big game against Houston. Arizona leading St. Louis. St. Louis can't lose that game. They know it. Cincinnati 1-0 over the Dodgers. Baltimore is down 5-1. The White Sox got to win them all. New York's got to pretty much win them all. Texas 1-0 there. Milwaukee 1-0 over the Senators in the third. They got to win them all. Detroit and Minnesota. Everybody watching Detroit in this game. And New York and Montreal top of the third inning. Montreal's going to have to win a few games here. So McCoy here in the third inning. Be a low ball one. Top of the third. This is Mike McCoy, the center fielder. So be 2-0. Hitting 300. He only has 2 RBI. Fouled off. Only 10 at bats all year. He's 3 for 10. 3 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss there. It'll be 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that'll be high to left and caught. What a weird angle to show that. 1 out. So a lot of full counts. Here's Brett Lowry, who's 1 for 1. Toronto down 2-0. They need base runners. Lowry, that'll be first pitch. This will be third to first, 2 outs. 2 outs, top of the third. Here's Bautista. Jose Bautista, third base. And did he go? No, he didn't. It'll be 0-1. Top of the third, 2 outs. Bautista, and that'll be 2-0. Bautista, then Cooper. Cooper not an everyday player. Bautista, that'll be on the ground. This will be 4-3 to get the out. We'll go to the bottom of the third inning. The scored Oakland 2, Toronto 0. This is big. Bottom of the third, 2-0. Sogard, second base. 1 for 1 as we begin the third, bottom of the third inning. That's going to be a strike. So at the top of the Oakland lineup, or second way through, it's 2-0. And that's going to be 1-1. Whoa. Close there. That'll be fouled away, a ball and 2 strikes. Oakland, if they win this game, they're going to be 3 up. Struck him. No, it's going to be 1-2. Sorry about that. 1-2 to Sogard. And 2-2. If Oakland wins, they will be games up. This will be 3-2. Another full count. They don't want to put a man on with nobody out. They do. And Sogard will go on. Sogard started the game with a base hit. Remember, the first couple were very big. Here's Derek Barton. Ricky Romano, his second walk. He's already thrown 41 pitches here in the third. And Romano, that's going to be a strike. Derek Barton is the batter, 1 for 1. He had an RBI. And remember, he had a triple earlier. It'll be 0-2. 0-2. And that's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes. Take a look at the defense here. Ricky Romero, there it is. Inside, and that's going to be fouled away. So it's going to be 1 ball, 2 strike. Nobody out. A big batter struck him out, and that's going to be the 80th strikeout of the year for Derek Barton. Not a record he liked. Here's Coco Crisp. He has the other RBI. Bottom of the third, 1 out. 238 average. They go to third. He's going to be safe. That'll be fouled off. 0-1 with 1 out. And that's going to be a ball inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Coco Crisp hitting 238. They throw it back. He's going to be safe. Bottom of the third inning, 1 out. High and a little looper. And underneath, they're going to make the catch. That's going to be 2 outs. Bottom of the third inning, here's Cust. Jack Cust, right field. And that's going to be a strike. Bottom of the third inning, 2 outs. Cust hitting .265 and fouled away. The 0-2 with 2 outs. It'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. Struck him out, and that's 2 strikeouts. So after a rocky first inning, Romero is settling down. We go to the fourth. The score 2-0. Kansas City, that is a big game. Bottom of the third, they're tied with Boston. San Francisco leading the Pirates 3-1. San Diego and Atlanta tied. Florida is still down to the Cubs, but they have the bases loaded, 2 outs. Philadelphia has taken a lead. St. Louis, I'll tell you what, that's a huge game for them. They got to win a few of these. Cincinnati 1-0 over LA. We're going to have a few games here. Texas 1-0 over Seattle. Milwaukee is now leading 2-0. They need to win. I think Washington's lost 13 straight. And Minnesota 1-0 lead over Detroit. So if Toronto wins, they'd be tied. And Montreal 1-0 lead over New York. Cooper, Thames, and Hill. So here's Cooper. It's going to be low ball 1. You see the lights have come on here in Oakland. That'll be high into left field. Way back and underneath. That'll be 1 out. Evening starting. Here's Thames hitting .269. 23 home runs. And outside ball 1. So Eric Thames, and that's going to be outside. So 1 ball, 1 strike. I'm taking a look. Game options. Let's see what wide looks like. No, that's bad. Not pitch by pitch. HP action. Let's go HP action. Oh God, no, that's even worse. So game options. Let's go center field close. Center field close. You know, I just did that. You could tell. No, I don't like that. I really don't like that. Let's go with HP. And the reason why you want to go with... Oh, I just killed that mosquito. You got to kill him here. I love animals, but my God. Like, you got to. And the reason why is they carry so much stuff here. That's going to be big. So top of the fourth inning, the 2-0. Here they go. That's going to be hit to left field. And underneath, that'll be dropping for a base hit. You know, that'll be Thames getting on first. Top of the fourth, 1 out. Here's Aaron Hill. He's at second. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Brett Anderson. That'll be ball 1 outside. Top of the fourth inning, 2-0. And that'll be fouled back. So 1-1 with 1 out. Anderson, that's going to be fouled back again. A ball and 2 strikes with 1 out, very big. That'll be a high pop fly and foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes with an out. That'll be to right field. And will it drop? It'll be foul again. So a few foul bombs, as they call it. The 1-2 again. And this one will stay in the park foul, but it'll be caught and it'll be an out. 2 outs, top of the 4th inning. Juan Rivera left field, 0 for 1. Oh, they're going to go to second to steal, and it's going to be safe. So Thames is 13 on the year, stolen bases. Rivera's 0 for 1. There's a base hit, and they go to center field. They go all the way home. The throw home, will he be safe? He is safe. So that's big, as that is Rivera's 25th RBI, and it's now 2 to 1. Jose Molina, the catcher, he's 0 for 1. First pitch and a base hit. So first pitch, and they're going to go to third. They throw to third. It'll be off target, and it'll be the 5th base hit of the day, second and third. Here's John McDonald, 0 for 1, hitting 185. Big at bat for Toronto, trying to tie the game. And that'll be outside ball 1. Could have been a strike, technically a strike. And that'll be 2-0. So they might be able to take it here, the 2-0. And 3-0. Top of the 4th inning, 2 outs. The 3-0. And 3-1. Brett Anderson in trouble, his 53rd pitch. That'll be on the ground. Will they score? They pick it up, throw it to first, they get the out, and that's 3 outs. But Toronto gets a run. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 2-1. What a game so far. Here's Cliff Pennington, 0 for 1. Ricky Romero, already 53 pitches. And that's going to be a strike. A lot more pitches here. Romero to Pennington. You know, that first out is so big. He has trouble getting it this game, the 1-1. Did he go? No, he didn't. It'll be 2-1. The 2-1. And it'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. That'll be a hard hit and a base hit. So they'll go here, and so it'll be a single. Bottom of the 4th inning, and Sweeney, center fielder. They throw to first, he's safe. Throw again, he's safe. Throw again, he's safe. 3 in a row, and that's going to be ball 1. So the 1-0, and it'll be 2 balls, no strikes. Bottom of the 4th inning, Ryan Sweeney. The 3-0. And that's going to be a strike there. 3-1, he took it. So Sweeney 0 for 1. Hold on. Sorry about that. Had to get my kitten away from chewing the wire. I don't want a fried kitten. So I got it away there. The 3-1, sorry about that. It'll be 4-1. They walk them. And that's going to be 2 on, nobody out. Bottom of the 4th, Suzuki, Fox, then Gross. Here's Suzuki, 0 for 1. And that's going to be ball 1. 2-1 here, 2 on, nobody out. High pop fly, are they going to get it going? And they get him out, that's going to be 1 out. Big thing is nobody moved. Here's Jake Fox, 0 for 1. 2.19 ERA. High and fouled it off. 1. 1-1 here. 1-1, 1 out. That'll be on the ground. They pick it up. That's going to be 5-4-3. 2 outs. That is big, and that'll end the double play. Sorry about that. I had to go take care of business there at the end of 4 innings, 2-1. Well, we go to the 5th, McCoy, Laurie, and Bautista. So Mike McCoy, the center fielder, he's only hit 11 so far this year, and that's going to be a base hit. So Mike McCoy is having a good start to this year, even though we have 10 games left. Here's Brett Lowry, the DH, 1 for 2. And the safe there, here it is. Will he go? They're going to throw, and he's safe. So he gets his steal now. Here's Laurie, the 0-1. And that'll be 1-1, top of the 5th inning. And fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes, top of the 5th. Here's Laurie, 2-2. And they get 2 on with nobody out, just like Oakland. Struck him out, 1 out. They can't move him over. That would have been big if they could move McCoy over. Here's Bautista now. 0 for 1. And that's going to be a strike. Oh, yeah. That wasn't really good. And that's going to be inside again for a strike. Oh, my God. The 0-2. High and deep to center field. And caught, 2 outs. Wow, here's Cooper. David Cooper 0 for 2. That'll be a strike. 2 outs, tying run is at second, and McCoy. 1 ball, 1 strike to David Cooper. And that's going to be a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He hasn't had much in the way of hitting. This should be 4-3, and it is. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning now. The score, Oakland 2, Toronto 1. Well, bottom of the 5th inning as we take a look. Right now, this is a good game. These games take about 45, 50 minutes now. Bottom of the 5th, here's Gabe Gross. Romano, and that's going to be a strike. Bottom of the 5th inning, Gross, Sogard, and Barton. Here's Gross, and unassisted, 1 out. One out, and Sogard, 1 for 1. Swing and a miss there. It'll be a strike. 0-1, 1 out. And we'll take it there. The 0-2 now, 1 out. Eric Sogard, 1 for 1 today. That'll be on the ground. They'll pick it up right there. It should be 4-3. They do 2 outs. If Oakland wins today and holds it, that's going to be huge. Derek Barton is 1 for 2 today and an RBI. Remember, he had a triple earlier. And that's going to be a strike. Other games going on, you can see. And that's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike. It's already 76 pitches. That'll be high and foul. If the Oakland A's again win today, they lead by 3 games over Toronto. They lead by 2 now. High center field. And underneath, that'll be a catch. 3 outs. We go to the 6th inning. It's 2-1 Oakland. Other games in the 5th. A 4-3 Kansas City is leading. San Francisco 3. San Francisco is winning. Atlanta is winning. Florida is losing. Philadelphia is tied. St. Louis is winning. That's big. Cincinnati with a no-hitter. Baltimore trying to come back, but that's the 4th inning. Milwaukee looking good. Minnesota and Detroit in a battle. And Montreal leading the New York Mets. So we top the 6th inning here. And that's going to be a strike as Eric Thames 1 for 2. And he singled in the 4th inning. Top of the 6th inning, the 1-1 from Anderson, who is still in. Anderson's 69 pitches. His 70th will be on the ground. They'll pick it up. 5-3, 1 out. 3rd to 1st. Here's Hill, Rivera, and Molina. Here's Aaron Hill, 1 for 2. And it'll be low ball 1, 1 out. 324 is Aaron Hill, not an everyday player. But right now, if he could get on base, that would be big. Oh, sucked up. 3rd to 1st, 2 outs. 2 outs and Juan Rivera, 1 for 2. And that's going to be a strike there, top of the 6th inning. Low ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. High and deep to right field and foul. 1 and 2, 2 outs, top of the 6th inning. High, and that one will put him on base. So Toronto has a chance here. It's 2-1, their 7th base hit of the day. Maybe a little bit of 2-out lightning for Rivera. It's only hitting 206. Here's Jose Molina, 1 for 2. You go to first, he's safe. Molina. That'll be fouled away. The 0-1 with 2 outs. And 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 and 1 with 2 outs. And fouled back again. 2-2, 2 outs. This is big. Rivera's on first. He's still alive. He is still alive. The 6th pitch. Inside, every bulb on that scoreboard is lit. Except for the bases. 3-2, and that's deep to left field. And this is big, and this one is now a Blue Jay lead. What a shocking turn of events that is. Jose Molina only has 6 home run all year. That's incredible. Especially in a big pennant race. John McDonald, the shortstop, he's 0 for 2. My goodness. And it'll be 1-0. Anderson and McDonald. A swing and a miss there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wow. High in center field and a base hit. But a 3-2, full count, 2 outs, home run. This is big. Anderson got to be shell-shocked. McCoy is 1 for 2 on the day. Outside ball 1 with 2 outs. And a strike there. So Mike McCoy, he's had a good day. He has a base hit and a steal, the 2-1. It'll be 3-1. The 3-1 now. High pop fly to right. Will the curve foul? It looks like it will. And it will. The 3-2. They walk him. So very, very big 3 ball. It is 3-2. Oh my goodness. And Brett Lawrie 1 for 3. Anderson is struggling. There's Lawrie, first pitch on the ground, and it's 4-3 and an error. It is an error. They're coming apart. And now this is a major part of the game. Jose Bautista hitting .250, 39 home runs, and 111 RBI. Oh, how big that is. Top of the 6, 2 outs, a pitch. And that's going to be a strike. 0-1. That'll be 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 with 2 outs. And Bautista will foul it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Over to right and fouled that one off again. Bases loaded. High into left field, and this one is off the wall. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score. We know about that. They're gonna throw it, they're gonna go. It's a bases clearing triple. And he's safe at third, and that means that this game is now 6-2. Michael Wirtz will be in, 7.10 ERA, 3-3. And wow, that'll be first pitch on the ground, 6-3. Wow, errors and everything. 2-run home run, bases clearing triple. The entire lineup bats for Toronto, and they now have a 6-2 lead. So 6-2, here's Coco Crisp, who's 1 for 2 on the day. Very, very subdued crowd because they know, and that's going to be ball 1. Ricky Romero, this will be his 80th pitch. Look at that skyline as it's getting more and more dark. 2-1, bottom of the 6th inning. Crisp will foul it off. Well, if it stands like this, Toronto, they would play Oakland tomorrow, and well, the next time we play, and they might be able to pick it up. That's going to be a base hit, Crisp. I mean, with 9 games to go. So Crisp will be on first. Here's Jack Costo for 1. Go to first, he's safe. That'll be fouled off. 0-1. High in center field. That's going to be caught. 1 out. Bottom of the 6th. They want 1 in. And Cliff Pennington, 1 for 2. Pennington on the ground. This could be 4, 6, 6-4-3. And it is 6-4-3. The double play, and we go to the 7th. Toronto a 6-2 lead. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. As now it is the 6-4-3. 7th inning. Thames, Hill, and Rivera. Thames, first pitch to right. Hard hit, and oh, what a catch. Oh, what a catch by Cust. And that'll be 1 out. So Michael Wirtz is still in. 2 pitches, 2 outs. So here's Aaron Hill, 1 for 3. And that's going to be a ball there. Top of this 7th inning. Be fouled back. 1-1 with an out, top of the 7th. That'll be a little bit, and a catch. 2 outs now. Juan Rivera, 2 for 3. And an RBI. A swing and a miss. That's going to be a strike. Ball's 1 strike. High center field and caught. So bottom of the 7th now, 6-2. Oakland will come up. Bottom of the 7th. After this inning, we'll go around here. Sweeney, Suzuki, and Fox. Ryan Sweeney 0 for 1. That'll be a low ball 1. Bottom of the 7th inning, and right now, There's Sweeney, and he wants to get on, and there's a base hit. So that's going to be a base hit. Nobody out. That's big. Here's Kurt Suzuki, 0 for 2. Low ball 1, bottom of the 7th inning. Fouled back. 1 ball and a strike. Oh, this could be a double play. There's 6, 4, and 3. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. And here's Jake Fox. It's going to be a low ball 1. And 2-0. They got to get on and get something. That's going to be Fox. That'll be down low. And a base hit, so he gets on. I mean, it is solemn here right now. It is solemn. Bottom of the 7th. 2 outs. Fox is on. Here's Gabe Gross. And that's going to be a strike. So Gabe Gross at the end of 7 innings. We'll take a look at the scores. The 1-1 to Gabe. 2-1, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th, 1 on. And check swing there. 2-2 with 2 outs. That'll be on the ground. They pick it up. They'll go to first. They get 3 outs. Oh, it's 6-2. Oakland, they're starting to get in a dire situation. We go to the 8th. Give me 1 second as I want to take a picture of my new kitten. All right, now I know I kind of... So, all right, that's going to be all right. Top of the 8th inning, Molina, McDonald, and McCoy. Molina to center field, and 1 out. So 1 out, top of the 8th inning. Here's McDonald. Same pitcher, and that'll be 2 pitches. And that's 3-1, 2 outs. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Michael Wirtz is still in. 9 pitches. And that's going to be fouled off. 2 innings. I mean, this is 10. He might go 2 1/3 with 11. Maybe. And fouled. He's just grooving them and making them hit the 0-2. No. A ball and 2 strikes. Wirtz. 2-2. Struck him out. 13 pitches, and he's gone through 2 1/3 inning. He's got 5 outs, 7 outs on 13 pitches. Bottom of the 8th. So bottom of the 8th, Sogard, Barton, and Crisp. Eric Sogard 1 for 2. So here we go. Here's Toronto now. It'll be a low ball 1. Frank Francisco, the right-handed pitcher. He's 3-3, a 5.25 ERA. He struck out 45, walked 27. And a strike there. He's going to try and get Sogard 1 for 2. He does have a triple to open. Did he open the game? I think that was Barton with the triple. Sogard got on. And that's going to be 2 balls, 2 strikes. Struck him out, 1 out. Bottom of the 8th. Bottom of the 8th, 1 out. Derek Barton, 1 for 3. And that's going to be high ball 1. 1-0. And now 2-0. Barton, Crisp, and maybe even Cusp. Barton, that'll be fouled away. They really need to get on base and get somebody going here. Barton is 1 for 3, and that'll be fouled again. The 2-2 with 1 out. On the ground, this will be 5-3. They get the out, 2 outs. You don't see many third basemen in the Hall of Fame. You really don't. You know, there have been wonderings why and all that, but it doesn't matter. Coco Crisp. Maybe it's because that play is really tough. So the 0-1 with 2 outs, the 6-2 game. Crisp will get on. So Coco Crisp will get on, and this is the thing. They get a base runner with 2 outs. Here's Cost. It's 6-2. They want to try and cut it down. 2 outs, swing and a miss there. 0-1. And it'll be 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. High pop fly. Caught it. We go to the 9th inning. The score, Toronto 6, Oakland 2. 9th inning, look to your right. You're going to have Kansas City leading Boston. San Francisco trying to hold off Pittsburgh. Atlanta winning. Florida's got to come back. Philadelphia's winning at the moment. St. Louis is winning at the moment. A big win. In the American League, you have California beating Baltimore. Chicago winning. The Yankees cannot lose. Texas beating Seattle. That's a big win. If they win and Detroit loses. Detroit's now down 7-3. Milwaukee 12. Washington 1. That is huge here. Rob Deere with a home run in Milwaukee game. And the Mets up 8-2. They're around. They're about ready to start going and think about clinching the league. And that's going to be a strike. We will break into that game when they go and clinch the league. 1-1, Laurie Bautista and Cooper. And it'll be 2-1. This is Michael Wirtz. This is deep into a count. He's not used to this. The 3-1. And it'll be fouled back. Laurie, now it is quiet here. And they walk him. So Lowry gets on first. Here's Jose Bautista, 1 for 3. 3 RBI, and that's going to be ball 1. 1 for 3, that bases clearing triple. So that's going to be ball 3. 3-0. Wirtz can't hit the plate. And they walk him. Now that's 2 in a row. And here's David Cooper, 0 for 4. 2 on, looking for padding. High pop fly. Will they get to third? Let's see. That's going to be a catch. They're going to throw to third. And he's going to be safe. First and third with 1 out. Eric Thames, 1 for 4. It's going to be low ball 1. And 2-0. They'll take it to left. And caught. That'll be the throw home. And it'll be 7-2. So Toronto makes it 7-2 off the sacrifice fly. Escobar, the shortstop, he's in now as a pinch hitter. So it'll be a strike. So a sac fly, and that'll be fouled off. What a very somber crowd. Oh, the 1-2. Struck him out, and that's it. Bottom of the ninth inning, Toronto looking unbelievably good at 7-2. The Pirates have tied up San Francisco. That's big. So now this is it. Frank Francisco, he'll actually get a save. Cliff Pennington. Pennington to left field. Can they get one early? And no, the catch is in left and one out. They didn't want that. They wanted him on. And Ryan Sweeney 1 for 2. Now I understand that. Sweeney, and that'll be fouled off. I understand that. A pitch down the middle is pitch down the middle, whether it's first or last. Swing and a miss there. 0-2 Frank Francisco. And it'll be 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Struck him out. And that's going to be 2 outs. And this is it. Kurt Suzuki 0 for 3. And a strike there, 0-1 with 2 outs. Suzuki, if he gets on, Fox will be on, 1-1. This is it. They're down by 5. And that'll be fouled back. 1-2 with 2 outs. Base hit, and he gets on, and they're alive. They are alive. So bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. So bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. Here's Fox. Hard hit to left. Will this be it? Let's see. And it is. And the final score is 7-2 Toronto. A 7-2 game. The game is over. And Toronto has a 7-2 win. The big 6th inning. A very big 6th inning. Robust. A 3-2. 2-run home run to make it 3-2. And then a 3-run shot with the bases loaded. Triple. Made it 6-2. And 7-2 your final. Oh, what a big home run that was. So the 2-run home run versus Anderson. And then the 3-run triple. Sorry about that. So Toronto's now 3 behind Oakland. And that's huge. Because this is by far and away easy to get it. Coco Crisp 3 for 4 for Oakland. And Toronto 2 for 4 Rivera, 2 for 4 Molina. Bautista 1 for 3, and he had a 3-run bases clearing thing. Walked twice. Cooper was not good. Donut 0 for 5. Custa Donut 0 for 3. Gross a Donut 0 for 3. So that's the way we go. Romero goes to 19-9, 7 innings pitched. Then on the other side, you have Anderson. Wirtz really pitched well. Anderson, all those pitches. Anderson falls to 18-12. Only 3 of his 6 runs were earned. And on the other side, he gave up 2 runs all earned, but that's Romero, the player of the game. Pitched 7 innings, 99 pitches, gave up 7 hits, 2 runs all earned, struck out 3, walked 3. So very, very big there. Let's see how everybody else did. So you have San Francisco winning in the top of the 9th, 5-4. Atlanta winning 7-0. We knew that. Philadelphia 3-2, top of the 9th. Florida losing. They've been losing a little bit lately. St. Louis wins A big win. They hold off the Diamondbacks. New York 8-5 winners. Kansas City a win. Toronto win over Oakland. Now the White Sox lose, so they're really down in the dumps. The Yankees lose. Well, they needed to win. The Brewers win big. And Texas wins. They're 3-2. Minnesota beat Detroit. So Detroit, we'll take a look at that. And the Orioles, look at this. They lose again. So tough. Let's take a look at the standings. And there we go. The Diamondbacks have clinched a playoff position. And their magic number is 3. Second place, Arizona. Third is Florida. Fourth is San Francisco. Philadelphia and Atlanta are still tied for the 5th and final slot. St. Louis is still 2 back. They won. But Philadelphia and Atlanta also won. So that's really big. Baltimore has lost 6 straight. And they are not looking good. They're only 3 ahead of Toronto. And Toronto and Detroit are tied. Texas is only a game back. Boston is only 3. So Toronto and Detroit both have to lose. Now they're going to play one more game against each other. So you're going to have a 1-game leader, and that'll be very big. Milwaukee is only 3 back of the playoffs. So that is very big there. Let's take a look at the league home. Walker is still good batting. Horner, Howard, Wiggins, Carew. And pitching is John Denny, Blyleven, Zamaya. There's Blyleven. I mean, look at that. No playoff teams in offense. The A's on defense. Blyleven with, well, the ERA. Well, he's got the wins back. What is his ERA? 264. And right now it says 264. So Denny's got to have a blow up. So right now it is, let's take a look. Pennant chase. St. Louis is 2 back. Right now the Mets, one more against Montreal. Arizona against St. Louis. That ought to be big. Arizona is only 5 back. If St. Louis were to win again, they would be only 4 back. Arizona, remember, Arizona's number 2. They can all switch. I mean, they're only 3 back at San Francisco. 4 of having home field in the first round. And they're only 2 back of the playoffs. Arizona, Florida will then go on. That'll be a great matchup. Then Atlanta. Atlanta will be big. They got 9 remaining, but Atlanta and Arizona, oh, that'll be big. Florida Marlins. San Francisco, nothing, but Florida at Arizona, that'll be big. Then St. Louis. St. Louis have Atlanta or Philadelphia. Philadelphia, no, nobody. Atlanta, they have the Diamondbacks. That'll be very big. In St. Louis, they have the Marlins and the Diamondbacks. So that's very big. Now on the other way, the Twins have a 4-game lead. So you see Detroit, then Toronto, then the Yankees. Oh, that Minnesota, Toronto will be crazy. Kansas City, Boston, California, and Cleveland, nothing there. Baltimore, oh, against Texas. That'll be big. Texas is only one back of Toronto and Detroit. We'll get to them in a second. Oakland versus Toronto, and we just had that game tonight. Toronto versus Oakland, Minnesota, and then at Detroit. You better believe we're going to have those games. Detroit versus Toronto, that'll be big. Texas versus Baltimore. So yeah, we got a lot coming up here. The leagues might be settled. Remember, if you win your league, you go to the League Championship Series, which is a best of 9. If you're 2 through 5, you battle it out to play number 1 in 7-game series. And then the World Series is a best of 9. You never know once you get in there what it is. You'd rather make the semifinals, and especially in a best of 9, your best ace will be pitching 3 times. No. 4, 5, and 9, 3 times, yeah. 1, 4, 7, and possibly 9. 4 times. Well, here we go. But that's it. For the biggest in the National League winning streak, the Mets and the Cubs. The Cubs are 5 back. I don't know, with 9 to go. I don't know. I just, so much like they would have to win every single game. The biggest losing streak, the Pirates at 5. Anybody still legitimately in it? The Marlins at 3. The Dodgers are about to go down. They have 4, but it's more or less the Marlins at 3. In the American League, the Angels with 7-game winning streak of all the regular teams. Toronto with a 5-game. The biggest losing streak, Washington now down to 14. People still in it. Baltimore has 6 games. They've lost 6 in a row. All right, that's going to be it for us today. Have a great day. We'll see you later.